Hey everyone, how's it going? If you're new, I'm Danielle and I'm here to talk to you. So today this video is going to be about how to make your foundation not look cakey. This has been a requested video, and so I wanted to have this done for you guys, and I know it can be extremely frustrating, and I was too at that point until I feel like I kind of mastered the art of the foundation and just the steps that I had to take in order to achieve a face that was not cakey. So if you want to see how I did my foundation and my tips and tricks for how to make your foundation not look cakey, then please stick around because we're gonna hop into it. So on my channel here, I do everything beauty, reviews, products, tutorials, unboxings, hauls. So if you like what you see, please subscribe. It would really help me out a lot. And let's go ahead and hop into it. Okay, so I'm gonna teach you guys how to make your foundation not look cakey. Sorry, my throat is a little sore. So yeah, I'm gonna teach you guys how to make your face not look cakey. I got a couple requests for this video, and I'm just gonna kind of do my foundation and then talk to you about why your foundation might be cakey and the things not to do. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing you want to think about, and it's kind of like a science experiment, if you will, but if you think about water and oil, and if you were to put those together, do they mix? The answer is no. Oil and water don't mix, so you really want to think about the products that you're using. Look at the ingredients. For me, I tend to buy, without even thinking, mostly products that have water as one of their active ingredients. You can look on, the brand's website. Sometimes they'll have it listed on the actual product under ingredients. If you see something that says silicone, that's an oil-based product, and it most likely won't mix with anything that has water in it. A perfect example of this, and I don't have it with me because I threw it out because I just thought it was pretty horrible, is the Benefit, I think it was called Professional Primer. I heard really good things about it. I went to use it and it just didn't work for me. I believe that was a silicone-based product, and when I use a moisturizer, it's mostly water-based. So my biggest takeaway, I think, from this video for you that I want you to take away from is starting with your base. So a really good moisturizer. Find a really good moisturizer that works for you. If it's water, stick with water products going forward. If it's a more oil, like silicone based, then stick with that. For me, I don't have dry skin. I don't really have oily skin. I would say I pretty much have like normal or combination skin, and this works for me. So I think I'm done blabbing for the beginning of this video, but I wanted to tell you that because I use a water-based moisturizer, and the one that I use today, which I've been using for a while, maybe a few weeks now, is actually the Garnier Skinactive Water Rose 24-hour moisture cream. So this is really nice. It's light, it's hydrating, it smells amazing, and this is a water-based product, and then most of my other stuff is water-based. So there's that. So for my primer today, since I already did my moisturizer, I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop All-Star Matte and Blur Primer. This is also a water-based product. Another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I know it's not for everybody, but since I started doing this, I don't think I can ever go back. to not doing it. And I think it really helps with making the foundation stay put and to look really nice and smooth. And that is using something like this. This is a razor. I bought a package of these on Amazon. They're called Tink razors. And what I do is I shave my face with this about once a month. So I will literally, and I'm not going to do it now because I already did it a couple weeks ago, and I have stuff on. But what you want to do is when you wash your face or right after you wake up in the morning or before you go to bed, before you have any product on your face, take a razor, something like this. And then what you do is you literally just do your whole face. So you take it, and I always take, you can see like where all your peach fuzz is, and then you take it and you just kind of have it on an angle and you just shave your face. And then I do my whole face, so I'll take it down like this, and then you'll see it kind of clump with a bunch of hairs. It's really interesting. But yeah, so you just take it, you can go all the way up to your eyebrows, you can shape your eyebrows with it. I take it up here and I go down. I'll turn the razor and take it, you know, all down my cheeks. I'll take it on my jawline because that's where I have some peach fuzz. Sorry, I'm like really breaking out. I've been trying so many different products lately. But yeah, and then you just kind of take it and go down your chin, get all the way up to your ears, and then get the insides of your nose. You can get, you know, your Cupid's bow, and then even my nose, I'll take that. And then what I'll do is I'll wash my face after I do that. You don't want to do this and then put some sort of moisturizer on, because then you're going to get hairs, like clumps, you know, all over your face. So you want to make sure that you take all the hair off and then you wash your face, and it'll be so silky smooth. I guarantee you, once you start doing that, you'll never go back to not doing it. I have been doing that for about a year now, and I have never had my hair grow back any darker. I've never had extra hair grow back in any places on my face. It totally works for me. So if you want to try it, you just have to see if it kind of works for you. So those are kind of my big takeaways, honestly, is, you know, sticking to the same type of product. So water-based, silicone-based. Yeah, you really need to do your research. So I'm going to take my Colourpop No Filtr foundation, and this is a water-based product, just so you guys know. And then I spray my beauty blender. I'm going to spray it with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. This is obviously a water product as well. See, so everything that I'm using is water-based. Also, you really have to make sure that you're pressing firmly with your beauty blender into the skin. Even with like light dragging motions, like I always drag the foundation into my hairline and down my jawline. That tends to help too. I'm not saying that beauty blenders are better than brushes. I use brushes in some situations for my foundation, but honestly, I feel like you can just blend things out so much better with a damp beauty blender. So I would maybe try that too if you're still having problems with your foundation looking cakey. Okay, now that my foundation is done, I wanted to also tell you too that, you know, there are certain steps. So if you're somebody who's new, who's kind of starting out, how it works is, you know, wash your face, moisturize, do a primer, foundation, concealer goes on top of your foundation. You can do contour. It can be cream, powder, whatever, and then bronzer, blush, and then you start with your eyes. So that's pretty much like the face steps. And then of course choosing the products that work for you, whether you are more of a water-based or silicone-based. So my next move would be to put on a concealer. And I use a bunch of different concealers, but today I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty concealer, Pro Filtr concealer. And if you were to look at the ingredients on this at Sephora, you would see that the first ingredient is water. So I know that it will work with what I already have on my face, seeing as my Colourpop foundation was water-based. The other thing is not being too heavy-handed, like with your foundation and concealer. Like there are some people who will just pack on the concealer and it's pretty thick, and there really is no need to do that. Concealer is meant to hide dark circles. It's meant for color correcting. It's meant for hiding, you know, blemishes or imperfections that you may think that you have. It's not meant to, I guess, be thick and covering your whole entire face. That's what your foundation does. Yeah, so see, I'm up pretty close to the camera, and I mean, besides my blemishes that I keep breaking out, I mean, my skin is pretty clear for the most part, and my foundation does not look cakey. That's pretty much all I have for you today when it comes to how to not make your foundation look cakey. Those are really the main steps that I would take. So again, making sure that your moisturizer that you're starting out with is either a water-based or a silicone-based. You need to see what works for your skin first. Do a couple, you know, tests with certain products. You know, buy a cleanser or more moisturizer that has water in it, and do the same for, you know, another active ingredient, and see which one works better for your skin. Now again, this is going to take some time. Usually when you use face products, you can either tell, you know, the next day if you break out, or you can wait a couple weeks and see how things improve and how they really work for your skin. So, and then besides, you know, the oil and water thing, the next thing I would say is taking that peach fuzz off of your face, because when you are putting foundation over hair, it's going to look cakey and it's going to look streaky because it doesn't really know what to hold on to. You need to literally have a blank canvas. So I hope that helps. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did doing it for you. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. It would really help me out. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and of course leave questions and comments down below. I'm always here for you guys to answer questions and talk to. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.